I had ChatGPT give me the top 10 side hustles of 2026. And today, my co-host Brian Davila and I are going to be rating those side hustles and then giving you 5 that I think are actually better than these side hustles. You ready?
I'm ready.
All right. Side hustle number 1 that ChatGPT likes is AI automations and system setup for small businesses. How would you rate this, man? I mean, these people they're doing the S tier, A tier, B tier. Where are we putting this?
I would say it's going to be a B tier. I think you could find businesses to pay you thousands of dollars to set up AI, but the problem is AI is getting so good that you could ask AI to do the thing and it does it for you. I think the older demographic and like businesses that aren't too tech savvy still need this, but I don't see it as a long-term hustle.
I like it in a B tier as well. And I'll tell you why. Like, I think it's a S tier opportunity because everybody's talking about AI.
Yeah.
Everyone wants AI. You know, all these things are happening with AI. But I think it's kind of hard to create something super valuable that people will buy from you, especially if you're just doing this as a side hustle.
Yeah.
You know, like we got a guy in M19, my golf mastermind, who does this for like enterprise businesses. They pay him 6 figures at a minimum to come implement this thing. And it's literally like a week of work to implement it. And then he gets a retainer for a long period of time, right? But I don't know, you're a small business owner. You got a 7-figure business.
Yes.
How much are you going to go pay a guy to help you implement your AI with, you know, your real estate business? Maybe they help you implement texting or voice calls or whatever.
Yeah, we'll say in my business earlier this year, we implemented AI to help us with like setting and stuff like that. And it definitely saved us a bunch of money. We were able to let go of some setters.
Yeah.
It outperformed the setters and it enhanced what the dispo people were doing and the acquisition people were doing. But I don't know if I would pay a monthly fee because once it's set up, it's kind of running.
Right.
And I easily saw a 6-figure gain from it. But again, like once it was set up, I don't know why I would pay another $5 to $10K a month. And the whole process.
But would you pay $1,000 a month for that guy?
Maybe $1,000 a month. Yeah, maybe $1,000.
I mean, if you're ranking for most people trying to do one of these side hustles, they're trying to make an extra $10K a month, right? I mean, like we're talking, if somebody can make $100,000 a year doing something on the side, they're happy.
Yeah.
You know, we're not talking starting full-on businesses.
Yeah.
So, I mean, 10 clients, $1,000.
I think that's very possible. I think that's very, very possible.
I think
the only problem is actually, like, I don't know if this is happening to you, but my DMs on Instagram are like flooded with people trying to do clips, people trying to set up funnels, people trying to do AI stuff. So I just feel like it's so saturated that you're going to have to go after like mom and pop businesses, not like online people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how effective DMing me. Because I get them too. I'm like, bro, you don't think I know what clippers are or have AI figure like you and some 20-year-old kid trying to implement this AI.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. I mean, like the 20-year-old kid does know AI probably better than most people.
Yeah.
You know? So I don't know. I think it's a B. I think there's a lot. Basically, I think everyone needs it. Yeah. I think the hard part is selling it and figuring out what you're going to come in and do for companies at a high level. So we'll go with a B on this one.
Yeah, and I guess like my hot take on AI is I think it's a bubble. I think it's something that everyone's super excited about. It's a word when you use it, people's ears perk up, but it's almost like the internet. Like it's easy to use and it's only going to get easier to use. So why would I hire someone to use AI for me when I could just ask AI to help me do it? It just doesn't make sense.
Well, but you got to remember, I think most of the people that you're going to go after don't think like that. They're not smart enough to go ask AI how to use AI.
Yeah. You're just banking on stupidity pretty much.
There's a lot of stupid people in the world, dude. Like I would argue the majority of businesses make their money off stupidity.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. McDonald's, it's grown pretty big, you know, telling people to eat cheeseburgers and fries. You look at DraftKings and all these guys doing all the gambling stuff. They're banking on stupid people gambling their life away.
Yeah.
Drugs, alcohol, vices, like they're not smart things to do.
Yeah, I agree with that.
So, okay. Number 2, chat says, Niche lead generation. Own the leads and rent them out. I think chat put this because this is my chat.
Yeah.
Because I talk about this to chat all the time.
So I don't even understand, like, what does that mean exactly?
So it's basically saying become a lead gen company for different niches, right?
It.
So I started doing this about almost 2 years ago. You know, I started running ads for people for Lead Kitchen, and we would do it for real estate investors. Then we started doing it just in terms of wealthy investor, like that became our core product. You get leads, software coaching, everything. And I've been kind of now taking that concept and saying, okay, what else could I create leads for? You know, and I've sold lots of products over my career and generated leads. And it wasn't until, you know, M19 with the Golf Mastermind, I had all these new business owners coming to me and they were like, hey, you know, can you do lead generation for us? And I'm like, no, I can't do lead generation for you. Like, it's just too many things.
Yeah.
Like, I can't do it for dentists, for insurance agents, for real estate. Like, it's just too much.
Yeah.
And I think that's where most marketing agencies fail. And I'm curious if this is going to have marketing agency on there. Cause like social media ad agency has always been like a high up side hustle, right? But I think the problem with social media agencies is that they have to get so good across lots of offers. So they sign 10 different clients and they're all in 10 different niches. It's like, bro, you don't know what works across 10 different niches. You got to try all the different types of funnels to see what's going to work. But if I was only doing the niche of real estate, I know for sure what gets motivated sellers. If I was doing the insurance niche, I know for sure what gets people to do this. And I can go to all these different, you know, people and just do the same kind of marketing for them.
Yeah.
So what do you think of that?
I would give this one an F. Yeah. I think it's actually a really bad side hustle. I think it's a good business, but the problem with selling leads is you're dealing with business people. And if a business person sees a week of bad leads, they're going to stop and they're going to start asking for refunds. They're going to push back on you. I think like selling to consumers is completely different than selling to businesses because with selling to businesses, likely you're trying to get a monthly retainer. And if the first month doesn't work out, most business owners are not going to go for month 2 or 3.
Yeah.
So you have to be pretty sophisticated in marketing to be able to get cheap leads that actually convert. You could set up a YouTube ad or a Facebook ad or a YouTube ad easy, but can you get qualified leads? That's not easy to do.
Dude, you know what's so funny? I was about to say like, I was going to give it a super high rating because I do it.
Yeah.
And I've made millions doing it.
But it's not a side hustle.
Well, and I'm about to actually launch it for insurance too.
Oh, okay.
So like that's actually one of my 2026 things that I'm doing. I'm partnering with insurance companies and doing this. But here's the caveat. And I didn't think about this till you brought it up. So I'm glad you did. The problem is not you have two sides of the coin. How good are you at generating leads?
Yes.
Right? I know I'm good at that.
Yes.
Let's say the new person, they're not good. So that's like a whole new skill, right? Yeah. But let's say you are good. Here's the second problem I ran into. Now the customer.
Yep.
Because these small businesses don't have huge budgets to be spending on ads and lead generation. Most small businesses spend nothing on marketing. And so you're like, oh yeah, you know, spend $5,000 a month on leads. I mean, most small businesses, they struggle with that.
Exactly.
And if they don't get a return, like you said, within a month,
they're going to quit.
They're going to quit. And in most cases, they suck at sales because they're so used to word of mouth and referral that any time someone comes to them, it's a deal.
Yeah.
But now for the first time, you're marketing to people who have no idea who you are. You got to actually call them like 7 times. You got to follow up. You got to hit them. And they just don't know how to do it.
Yeah.
And so they fail.
Yeah. I think once you start working with businesses and they're relying on revenue to come in from your service, it's high churn and it's high pressure, and the business owner is going to be on you. If you're building them like a website, or you're maybe doing some sort of social media for them where they're not expecting to make a return right away, that's a lot better than trying to do leads for a business.
Yeah, they have to see, hey, if I spend $1, I need to make back 3.
Exactly.
Or 4.
Or 10.
Or
like
10.
A small business, they usually want high returns, especially in the beginning.
And they don't even know how to work them.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Man, I was about to give it like an A or an S.
You're going to copy me now.
But no.
Bald guy, like the comments say, got one right.
Guys, shout out to the bald guy. His name is Brian Davila, by the way, guys.
I know. I've never been called bald more times in my life. They're like, the bald guy this, the bald guy that. I'm like, Jesus, yeah, I know. What about handsome guy? Maybe like strong?
What about the guy with the beard?
Yeah,
like the nice beard?
Yeah, just bald is just damn.
I mean, when you're next to me though, it's like it's two opposites. You couldn't get any more opposite. Oh, that's so funny. Okay, so I'm gonna go with a C because I still see the upside. Clearly, I am doing it as a main business. Yes. I think if you could crack it, it's great. Yeah. But my friend Neil Patel, he's been on the show. He runs a massive marketing agency, and they do marketing for like corporate companies like Apple and Google and these guys. I mean, they manage, I think, billions in ad spend. Mm-hmm. And he always says this. He goes, dude, the small business churn is way too high. You will never like build something big in the small business segment, like selling leads and marketing and agency and all this stuff. And it's true. I mean, it's very difficult to do. I think for me, where it will be different, at least on the insurance front, is that I am going to partner with insurance companies. I'm not selling them leads. So I will know they can close. I will know they can convert. And then I'll get upside on the back end for all the years that they renew. Yeah. So to me, I'm like running a business.
Yeah, I see. I know a lot of agency owners, and a lot of them end up like generating leads, but then they have to also watch like, how many times are the salespeople calling? How fast are the salespeople?
You end up running the whole business.
Yeah, exactly. So
that's my point.
Yeah.
Like you have to have business control for most cases for it to work on a small business owner. Now, if you're Neil Patel and you're selling that, like you ain't got to watch Apple's crap. Like they know what they're doing.
100%.
Okay. Hey, if you're looking to get started in real estate investing, then you need to use our Cashflow 2.0 system. We give you all the motivated seller leads. We give you software, one-on-one coaching, and everything you need to start your real estate investing business. And we've seen so much success from our students with this system that we are willing to guarantee it. So if you want to learn how it all works and how you can get your first real estate deal today, go on over to wealthyinvestor.com and apply. Someone from our team will get with you, and you could have your first deal within a week once you get on this system. So head on over to wealthyinvestor.com and we'll see you there. So you got F there. I got C. All right, let's go to number 3. Fractional consultant / operator. Here's what it says. Be a part-time ops, marketing, or finance brain for growing the business. High leverage on experience. You can make $3,000 to $10,000 a month per client. Yeah. According to Chat.
Yeah. I would give that... I mean, it's honestly going to come down to your experience. Like if you have no experience and you're trying to just generate some money, I would give it an F because I would give it an F because any sophisticated business owner is going to say, hey, like what experience do you have?
Yeah. Why should I pay you to be my marketing guy?
Yeah. Show me what you've done to earn $3,000 to $5,000 a month.
Yeah.
If someone has that experience, then I would say it's an A. Like I know we've worked together in businesses. We've paid hundreds of thousands of dollars in consulting fees.
Yeah.
I pay like $5,000 to $8,000 a month right now for consultants.
Yeah.
But they have experience. Yeah. I get hundreds of DMs a month from people trying to consult me on social media, consult me on real estate or whatever the case may be. But they're from Iraq. They're from overseas. They're like VAs. And they're trying to charge $3,000 to $10,000. I've actually got on calls with them and like just to see what they're about. So yeah, and they can't speak English. And no offense to them, like it's a great side hustle, but I would say it's contingent on your experience. If you have no experience, I would give it an F. If you have experience, I would give it an A because that just works 100%.
Yeah. Yeah. It's not like some of the side hustles I've taught in the past. Which caveat, I'll say couch flipping was like the most famous thing that I taught people to do. And it's been great because the thing with couch flipping, what made it an S tier side hustle is that anyone could do it tomorrow.
Yep.
No skill needed, no experience needed. You could make 10,000.
Yep.
That's what made it S tier. You're saying this has like S tier opportunity.
Yes.
But if you ain't got it, you ain't got it. Exactly. What are you going to do?
Yeah. Right. But if you know how to run ads, maybe you know sales, maybe you have some sort of experience in a niche in business, S for sure. You could easily pick up clients, but if you're starting from scratch and you have nothing, it's going to be pretty tough.
I would say this is I'm going to give it a D.
Okay.
And the reason I give it a D is because, I mean, chat is so optimistic. It's like, make $10,000 a month to consult as a client. You want to know why I know that's hard? I get paid $10,000 a month for my one-on-one clients to consult.
Yeah.
Now, what is consulting? Consulting is like strategy, high-level strategy. That's not me like doing work for them. That's not me running their ads for them. That's not me making designs for them. And, I'm not providing a service. It's all high-level strategy. And I've had lots of people pay me that, but I'm not looking for a side hustle.
Exactly.
I'm not this guy who's watching this video right now like, dude, I think I could probably get someone to pay me $10,000 a month to consult them. You ain't looking for side hustles.
No.
Like, it's just a thing for me that happens from all the other stuff I do.
Yeah.
So, it's like at that point, trying to get paid even $3,000 a month to consult is so difficult. The people who get paid $3,000 a month are back to what we were just talking about. They're doing lead generation. Exactly. They're doing AI services. They're doing editing, clipping. So like you have to provide a service to get paid that much in retainer.
Yeah.
To purely be paid on your knowledge to consult for an hour a week or what? Because like consulting isn't like this daily thing. Like it is just, hey, high level strategy. You have to be so good.
Yep.
And if you're that smart and that good, you're probably not doing this.
No, exactly. And just to be clear,
actually, I reclassify mine to an F.
Yeah.
Now that I think about it, I don't think there's any world this really makes any sense for anybody who's trying to go side hustle.
Even just to be clear too, the consultants that I pay, they still give me actual deliverables. So they make me thumbnails. They write out hooks. They like actually do stuff. They film me. They actually provide services and consult. I wouldn't pay anyone $3,000 to $5,000 now for just consulting.
Right.
I think AI has completely ruined that. I'm not saying it doesn't exist because it still exists, but the person that you're getting consulting from has to have a proven track record. And if you just cold DM or cold call someone and pitch them on consulting them, they're going to be like, okay, well, like show me your results. And if you don't, why wouldn't they just work with ChatGPT? It just doesn't make any sense.
Yeah. And I would even say, even for me as a more known brand and person, like people kind of know why they would want to come to me and what they want to learn and what they would want consulting with. But even then, we still give them other stuff. Like, I may not be running their ads for them, but I will give them my personal guy to run ads for them.
Yeah.
I will give them access to my events and other things we're doing. We'll do media stuff together so they can get exposure for their businesses. So they're still like getting other services too. It's not just pure, hey, here's what you should do. Bye.
Yeah.
So I think, I give it an F now.
Yeah. I think our list coming up is going to be way better than Chat's.
Chat's list is kind of rough right now. Let's see if it can shift it. Okay. Number 4, UGC creator for brands. No following required. Okay, how's this going to work, chat? How are you going to create content for brands with no following? So you're going to create short form ads / content for brands to run on TikTok, IG, and Meta. So why it wins? Brands care about conversion, not followers. Fast cash. What you got?
What's the difference between this one and the lead generation one?
Lead generation is you're going to actually like run ads on Facebook and get people leads. This one, I don't really know what it's saying. My guess is it's going to be an affiliate thing because I have seen this before where people will just like run affiliate offers for brands. And so, they'll go make all these ads and different stuff. Also, too, actually, what I think this one's talking about is not even that. I take that back. I think for the affiliate stuff, you got to have a following. This is saying no following.
Yeah.
I think what this is like is you would go on Upwork, post your services and say, hey, I'll film any ad for you that you want.
Yeah.
It's like acting, basically.
I guess if you were going to create ads for other people and not run them, I would give that like a D or a C. I do see how, like, I've always thought about, I don't know what you think about this, but like if I ran real estate ads with like an attractive woman, how that would do.
Yeah, so that's a thing. You can go on Upwork.
Yeah.
Hire, hey, I'm looking for every ethnicity. I need a Latin girl, a black girl, a white girl.
Yeah.
And then you run these
or a
ads.
guy, whatever it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, I do think that is possible. I think that, like, I've thought about it. If someone came to me, approached me and told me they did that, I would consider it. So I would give that one a D.
Okay. I'm going to give this one, it's going to be completely different. I'm going to give it an A.
Okay.
And here's why. If you would have told me this 2 years ago, I would have said F.
Yeah.
Because I did see this 2 years ago. Like somebody told me this. They're like, hey, like we're getting way better traction with our ads when we have a girl say it.
Yeah.
I was like, okay.
I've heard Alex Hormozy say that too.
Yeah. I was like, oh, okay, interesting. So like I'll go on Upwork and just try and find a girl to film these ads and whatever. Right. And it's so funny because when I started running ads for buying sellers' homes, I would see this one girl on like different people's ads. She's the same girl across different companies.
I think I know which girl you're talking about.
Yeah.
She's an older lady?
I don't know.
Okay.
But number one, it was just, they were terrible ads. Number two, I'm like, you ain't buying a house. Just looking like the way she spelled, I'm like, people think this girl's going to buy a house like with how bad this ad is.
Yeah.
No chance. But anyways, right? Long story short, I'm like, also too, it's an F because she was getting paid nothing to do this. It was like, yeah, you know, I'll make you an ad. It's $20 an ad. I was like, okay, so people are going to buy like 5 ads and it's like, good luck.
Yeah.
Right. The reason I think it could be an A now is because it's not even you anymore. It's AI.
Yeah.
So if you started an agency that basically could create ads for anybody with any character, ethnicity, look.
Yeah.
It'll actually be good on camera too because it's AI.
Yeah.
And you could hone in making ads with AI. Then it takes you like no time, effort. It's instantly scalable.
Yeah.
You could do it across anything.
I'll take back my answer because there's actually one guy, Nick Perry. Almost all of his content now is like AI generated. Personally, like I could tell, but it looks like it's getting a lot of views. So I guess if someone knew how to make someone into an AI and produce content and ads for them at volume, at scale, then it would make sense. But like to film one ad or 2 ads for people, that doesn't make any sense.
You'd have to go and get a retainer again and be like, hey, you know what? We will be all of your ads.
Yeah.
We'll make it for every ethnicity and everything that you want. We'll make them for you personally.
Yeah, different languages.
Different everything. Yeah. And we'll just produce however many you want. You know, okay, we'll give you 50 new ads every month for a couple $1,000 a month.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah. I like it as an A. I like it for an A in that world.
Yeah. So quick side tangent. What do you think about the AI content being made? Do you think that's actually a good idea or not?
I think there's a thing, I forget if it's called like dead internet theory or something. But basically it talks about how there will be so much slop and fake stuff on the internet that the internet will then become useless.
Interesting.
Because
it's like Facebook.
It's like Facebook, you know, like it's like Windows.
Yeah.
So you just don't really know. And at that point when you can't trust anything and it's all just slop and there's just so much, you just ignore it.
Yeah. And then maybe like the platforms come after AI and they start shutting down these accounts and stuff like that.
What I personally think happens at some point is they all segregate. And you have things like Sora, which is like, this is all fake.
So they just all become racist.
Yeah.
Really?
AI racist. Racist.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Yeah. But Sora already does that. Sora is all fake. And so Instagram right now is real majority.
Yeah.
But now
it's starting to
get fake, right?
Yeah.
And my guess is there's going to be tons of people who are like, yo, we don't like this.
Yeah.
We like the old Instagram with
real people.
Like we want to know that this is real.
Yeah.
And I could see Instagram and Instagram's just this example, but somebody going along and saying, no, there is no AI content allowed here. When you come to this platform, you know it's real.
I could see that too. Yeah. Or maybe there's like another tab where just all AI produced
content. It's an AI bullcrap tab.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that becomes a thing. Cause I even saw, I think it was the head of Instagram. He's posting a lot now. So he's talking about these things.
Mm-hmm.
And they were literally talking about how cryptology is going to play a big role in this. Because this was always crypto's thing, where it's like, hey, at some point, you're not going to be able to track who owns what's real, where something came from. And so basically like having the ability to, I don't even know what you'd call it, like cryptograph the actual video of like, no, this is an authentically real video. We have the proof. And you're watching an authentic video.
Yeah. That's interesting.
So he's talked about that. And like you got guys like Elon who think that the world's going to be completely different, where AI is going to get so good that it will custom generate all new content for you specifically every day.
No, that's not good.
Yeah, that's what he says is going to happen. He thinks like the apps go away. He's like, yo, in 5 years, the apps go away. That's his thinking.
Yeah. I wonder if like the world is just going to go in the complete swing on the other side, where we stop caring about social media and we start going back outside and we just start just like, I don't know if I like personally, like with all my kids, like banning them from being on social media until they're adults, because it's just so much. Yeah. It's just gonna like their brains.
I got two thoughts on that. So one is back to finish the thought on Elon. Basically, he's like, look, you'll open up your phone and it won't be people making you content. It'll just be the AI giving you what you want. And so it's like, oh, the AI already knows like what the top headlines were and the real estate and this and that. And it consolidates it into video form that I would like.
Yeah.
The type of person you want to watch, what they look like, whatever, right? That's how he thinks. On the flip side, I agree with you. I think humans rebel against it as time goes on. They'll obviously keep accepting it to a degree. And then finally it's like, enough's enough.
Yeah.
I want real, authentic interaction. And I've said this before, but this is why I'm like so bullish on like live gatherings. So like with M19, we go on these bucket list golf trips and it's like AI can never do anything about that.
Yeah.
And I think the demand for that grows when the digital world becomes so just saturated with crap.
Yeah. And I do think like if I ever see someone post something and I think it's AI, we have another friend that posted something where I was like, I asked him, I was like, is this AI? He said no, but I think it immediately starts to like lose trust with people.
Oh yeah, trust is already at all-time lows.
Yeah, so then you're like, oh, this guy's kind of like spamming stuff. He's not even like trying to put in the effort to make good content. He's just like has some agency producing videos. Exactly.
Yep. Yeah. So I think doubling down on that will be good. So anyways, I give it an A to the original idea as long as you can create ads for businesses using AI.
100%.
Okay, number 5, local service business, premium plus simple. So examples would be junk removal, pressure washing, organizing, mobile detailing. Why it wins? It's recession resistant, AI proof, easy to delegate. What do you think?
I would give this one an actual A, and I'm actually going to start a side hustle. So I'm renting out a space in the building. We're going to build out a podcast studio and people are going to be able to come in and rent and film and stuff like that. So I actually think this works because most people are lazy. They don't want to do like physical things or do things in the real world. They're trying to do AI and stuff like that. And I think that it's so much easier to charge more when you're providing a service than when you're just consulting. So I'd give this one an A.
Yeah. I mean, this stuff's been around forever.
Yeah.
I think junk removal's great, pressure washing, organizing stuff, mobile detailing.
Yeah.
They all can make 6 figures. My only problem with this is a lot of these are difficult to do if you're working a job. So if you're like working a 9 to 5 and you're like, hey, I want to like make an extra $100,000.
100 grand's a lot. Yeah.
But like, how are you going to go remove enough junk?
Yeah.
Like, how are you going to go pressure wash and do these different, like, Anything that requires physical presence of a service, to me anyways, unless you're just so good at hiring people out right away, which most people aren't, it's hard. Like, I don't think they're side hustles. I think they're like full-time things.
Yeah. I think a social media agency would be the best. Like,
well, this is why I'm bringing up digitally.
Yeah.
You can make it a side hustle. Like, I like the digital side hustles, but anytime you have to physically go places locally and all, like, how are you going to do that unless you hire people?
The only way that I could see you doing it is you're really good at sales and marketing, and then you have another business fulfill. So you go sell a service of like cleaning.
So you're a niche lead generator.
Kind of, yeah.
You gave an F.
Kind of. But like you go sell the service and
look,
then
I really
you have
like
someone
it as
else
long
fulfill.
as you sell the leads.
Yeah. Well, but you're not selling leads. You're doing the sale. No, you're not giving the leads to the company.
You're going full cycle.
Yeah.
You're doing lead, close.
And then they fulfill.
Okay.
Yeah. I think that's way better than just selling leads. Because again, like selling leads, you're relying on this company to A, actually close leads, and then B, actually give you credit. That's another hard thing to track, is like which lead, where did this lead come from?
Yeah.
All that stuff. And then for them to actually want to pay you on it or give you credit for it. So I would say this, like providing a service, I think it's just an A, especially if you can go out,
I think
sale,
I think
let
it's
someone else fill.
I think it's a D.
Really?
I don't think it's a side hustle. I think you got to like go do it. I think there's nothing side hustle about it. And then I think about like, what's the upside of it? Okay. So I go start a pressure wash company.
Yeah.
Okay. Clearly, unless I'm going to go do it main thing, then it's not a side hustle anymore. It's like a full-time job. Okay. So I'm gonna have to do it on the side. When am I going to do this? I mean, okay, after work, on the weekends. How much am I going to go make pressure washing on the weekend? A couple $100?
Yeah.
Right? Okay, so I do this. I could maybe make a couple $1,000s a month for some manual freaking labor.
Yeah.
With no upside. And I got to buy equipment. Dude, if you're going to go do mobile detailing.
Yeah, that's why someone else has to fulfill.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or if you look at like pool cleaning, if I find a pool cleaner and I'm like, hey, I'm going to go sell these people for $200 a month. What do you normally charge? Okay, let's split. Yeah. Or I'll charge a little bit more. I'll get them on retainer and then you just fulfill.
Yeah.
And then we're all good.
It's like the cost of customers and it's a lot for like nothing.
Yeah.
I give it a D, maybe close to an F.
Yeah.
As a side hustle.
Yeah,
great main businesses. You want to go start a landscape company, whatever, but it ain't a side hustle.
Yeah, you're gonna have to hustle. It's not gonna be easy.
Yeah. So, all right, I give it my final verdict D. Okay, number 6, digital products, mini courses.
Yeah.
One problem, one outcome, one offer. Why it wins? You build it once, you sell it forever. Perfect side hustle, full business path. All right, we got a lot of experience in this.
Yeah.
Thoughts?
I would give it an S. I mean, we've made millions of dollars coaching.
Yeah.
It's so easy to do. I like that you could pick a niche and then sell in that niche. I love that you could play with the price. You can go from like $27 to $10,000.
Yeah.
I think it's very needed. There's no big institutions that sell education. So it's like a decentralized.
You ever heard of college?
Yeah. But they don't teach you like niche things.
Yeah.
So
and a course is way cheaper than college.
Yeah, anyone can do it. You could launch it. You could film a course in one day. So I'd give it an S.
Yeah, I mean, I actually
think this is like the best one.
Yeah, I have to give it an S.
Yeah.
To give context for anyone watching this for the first time, I mean, we've personally probably done over 40 million in education sales over the last few years. I mean, what else do you want to know? Like, it's great. And it did start as a side hustle for me. Yeah, I mean, exactly. I was flipping houses, doing my thing. I read a book about courses and coaching and all this stuff. So I write my first book, Flip Your Future. I make a course. I start selling. Now, granted, I did not do good right away. I ended up first 2 years, I didn't even make 6 figures. Like I was making way more doing the thing. It wasn't until I got on social media and I built a brand and YouTubes and everything then that started selling. The only caveat I'll give to this is that it's saying digital products, mini courses. I don't think courses work If you're thinking you're going to just go and film a course one time and sell it and print money, you are sadly mistaken. Those days are over.
Yeah.
You have to actually do the things we're talking about now. Coach, provide services, do different things, but like in a digital way.
Yeah. I think it just depends on what your course is about, because like, let's just say you're doing a course on something very specific, like bookkeeping and how to set up QuickBooks or something like that. And you sell it for like $50 or whatever.
Right.
You'll find people that want to buy it.
Yeah, but you got to find the customers. That's the hard part.
You're going to have to create content. You're going to have to go
because you can't run ads for $50. Like it's just not going to work.
No, you're going to have to create content from your phone on TikTok, hopefully go viral and be able to sell a bunch at the same time.
Yeah.
But we both know people that do that. What's that girl's name?
Yeah, she was on the podcast. She's coming back actually next week.
Yeah.
Maria went. So she's like the only person I've legitimately heard of selling cheap little courses. And, for her, though, it's not like make it once, set and forget it. For her to do the volume she does, she creates a new course every month.
Yeah.
So I think, back when I first got into it, 2018, I'm like, oh, I make this course one time and I can just like sell it forever. Like courses don't just like sell forever.
Yeah.
You got to constantly come up with the next course and the next course and the next thing. Versus if you just get into digital coaching, it's like, okay, you came in to learn how to flip houses. We're going to work with you until you flip that first house.
100%.
You get that outcome. You win. You're happy.
Yeah. And I would bet like a large percentage of the people watching this at some point has bought in a course.
Oh, for sure.
It's just proven.
Yeah. So, okay. We both agree. That's our first S of the day. Chat's been pretty bad up to this point.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can get better. Okay, number 7, paid newsletter or niche media pages. Curated insights for a specific audience. Could be investing, AI tools, local market, real estate. Why it wins. There's low overhead, loyal audience, and sponsorship upside. What do you think of this?
I think this one sucks, honestly. I give this like a below an F. Like a 0. Yeah. Just like a 0.
That's mine.
Yeah.
G?
Yeah. G.
Yeah. Dude, I didn't know that G was on the chart.
Yeah. I think like if you look at like all the big gurus, they have newsletters like Graham Stephan. You sent out a bunch of emails. I don't know if you still do, but like all these big gurus have newsletters. Yeah. Like, why would they sign up for someone that you have to have an audience for people to want that. So that's what I think. I'll give it an F. Yeah.
Okay. So I think you're just not the avatar for a newsletter because you don't read.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So I like to read.
Okay.
But even then I don't really have but I just wanted to point that out.
Yeah.
With your instant F. You're like, wait, I have to read something.
Yeah.
What was the point?
And the point is that all these other big gurus have them for free. Like I'm on Graham Stephan and I forgot Alex Hermosi's partner. Like I'm on all these newsletters. Them? I glance at them. I'm on Meet Kevin's. Like I see Meet Kevin's stuff. It's all free. So I'm just like, why would I sign up for anyone else's? I guess if you're like running it for someone else, that would make sense. But again, with like
we'll go back to agencies.
Exactly. With AI, these people can get this done in like a minute.
Yeah. So I'll think of a few things, right? There are big, massive newsletters that have sold for a lot of money, like Morning Brew, others like that. I forget. Substack is popping off as like a vehicle for people to, do newsletters. I don't even know why Substack's so popular, to be honest. I mean, somebody in the comments, maybe tell me why. Like, I don't get why you need Substack. You just can't send the emails. But anyways, right? I know that's getting popular. I've always used email strictly for marketing, right? I wouldn't even call us what we send out newsletters. Like it is pure direct conversion emails.
Yeah.
Like, hey, you signed up to learn about our stuff to potentially work with us. Here's another reminder that you should probably work with us. Like, that's what ours is.
Yeah.
But I do know that like Morning Brew and these other ones who have built businesses around this, I mean, theirs is just purely value-based. They're given the news, they're given updates, they're given good content in written form, not video. And they sell sponsorships. That's how they make money. So it's like, it's free, but they're going to make money off sponsorships and anything. Like, I don't think it has to be a paid newsletter where they have to pay $100 a year to get it. But you can still make a lot of money. I mean, our emails are free. They convert, they make money. One thing I will say though is one of the biggest direct response companies in the world, actually the biggest, Agora, that's all they do.
Interesting.
They just sell paid newsletters and they do $1 billion, I think a year.
Yeah.
They just sell financial newsletters and people pay for it because it's like top stock picks and research and analysis. And so they're like $1,000 a year for stock picks from experts that have like, okay, whatever.
Exactly. But like a no-name person to start a newsletter, I just don't see that being successful, honestly.
Well, okay. You don't like the newsletter, but it did mention a niche media page. So what do you think about, this is more your style. Yeah. What about these IG pages that, they just put out lots of good content and then they have sponsored posts?
Yeah. I would say,
I got a friend, by the way, who's doing this that makes 7 figures. I'm not going to say which media page it is.
Okay. It's like, it'll be like real estate talk or something like that. And they like post a bunch of different real estate stuff. And then you could pay to market on their page to real estate people, something like that.
Yeah. So like the biggest one is Wealth that I know of, right? So the @Wealth on Instagram, like they make this good content, but then every maybe 4th post is a paid sponsor.
Yeah. I would say it's similar because there's a ton of TikTok pages that do that where they have like motivational stuff and then they'll have like a random ad that comes on the page. So I would say if you're doing it on social media, yes, but email, no.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Yeah.
I guess at that point you could just do both.
Yeah.
Like it's just you would reformat the social content to, I don't know, it kind of be hard. I guess they're different things. Yeah, if I was to pick this one, I don't know, dude. D again. Like at this point, if you're going to go and make content, actually, I like this better than somebody trying to build their personal brand because most people aren't interesting. But if you go pick an interesting topic, like, okay, good example of this is like Barstool Sports. It's like it starts off as this just sports thing, and I guess that was more media though. I take that back. It's not like Barstool.
I think it works for content, but if you're only doing email, it's going to be tough.
Yeah, but you could start a sports meme. We call them a meme page, I guess. And they don't have to be memes, but it could be news, updates, all this stuff,
jokes, comedy.
And it would grow fast because the topic is broad.
100%. And then businesses can pay you.
Yeah, and businesses will hit you up.
Exactly. Yes.
Yeah. So there's this golf one that I saw. They got like 600,000 followers, and they like highlight all these bucket list trips.
Oh, okay.
I was like, this is literally my perfect avatar. And so I hit him up, and I was like, hey, we should like do something. Like I don't even know if you guys promote, but you should. If you don't, like, I would definitely pay.
Yeah,
and I think you will get the right businesses reaching out that are in your niche.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah. What did I give it? A D?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll still give it a D.
Yeah.
Okay, number 8. Print on demand or branded merch. Niche first. Okay, so what does this mean? Micro brands for events, faith, fitness, communities, inside jokes. Why it wins. No inventory, great for community monetization.
Yeah.
I don't understand this.
It's pretty much you approach businesses and then offer to make them swag. So you'll be like, hey, do you guys have your own shirts? Or, a bride is about to get married. I'll make you guys all shirts for your trip.
Okay.
I'd give that one a B. I think there's a ton of competition. Like if you just Google it, I think it's like customshirts.com or whatever. I've made shirts on there, like super easy.
Yep.
But I mean, if you're willing to go out there and hustle, you could find a manufacturer that will produce the clothing and you just sell and get a commission. So I'd give it like a B. It's like an easy thing to go out and sell.
Yeah. I give it like a C. I mean, I think, what's funny is like my friend Austin makes all of our clothes and embroiders things and stuff. And so like, he runs a multi-million-dollar business. It's not like a side hustle. It's like his main thing, but he does embroidery in-house. He's got a warehouse. He's got all these things. And so, I mean, anyone can go design a shirt on any of these websites, go produce it, whatever. It's a lot of work for, I don't think there's like as many buyers for it as other things.
Yeah.
Like if I'm going to do something, here's what I want. Actually, I give this one an F. Here's why. I have 2 things that I'm going to look for. Actually, okay, so there's 3 things I look for in a side hustle now that I'm really articulating this and seeing so many bad things from chat. One is, okay, can I create monthly recurring income? If I can, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's what we're looking for, right? If it can't, well, then the second thing would be, can I get paid a lot for one transaction? Because if I'm not going to get them consistently every month, I want to make a lot in that one transaction. I am not making a lot pressure washing your freaking driveway one time. I'm not making a lot, making most companies merch and making you 20 shirts. Now granted, if you go to 1,000 shirt event, but they're using normal big companies, they're not going to use you. So like, it's so hard to get a customer. So I'm barely going to make anything. Like I want to do something. If I'm not going to get paid frequently, I want to get paid a lot one time.
Yeah.
Which I'll bring up later of how I solve that. And then the third thing would be the time commitment. This is part of why I was bringing up why I don't like the professional services. It's like, all right, dude, if I'm going to go pressure wash or do the stuff, like I got to go commit to this. Like it's not flexible hours.
Yeah.
But the digital stuff makes a lot of sense. I can go work on my course whenever I got time. I can go do the AI stuff whenever I got time. I could do it even at work.
Yep.
But like the physically being somewhere else part makes it difficult.
Yeah.
So I think that those are the things everyone who's trying to do a side hustle needs to think about, because if it's not any of those things, then it's like a job. Yeah. It's not a side hustle.
100%.
Okay. All right. F. 9. All right. Chat's finally got a good one, dude. This one's good. Reselling or flipping high ticket or niche items, collectibles, golf gear, watches, furniture, liquidation pallets. Why it wins: immediate cash flow. And you get to learn markets fast. What do you got?
Yeah. I would give it an A. I mean,
no, it's an S.
This
is S tier, baby.
Yeah. Like, for example, I had a property that I had tenants that lived inside of it.
Yeah.
Long story short, they moved out. They left all their stuff there. I posted it on Facebook Marketplace for free, or like $100. Someone called me within a minute. They're like, "Hey, can we come pick it up right now? We have moving trucks. We do this all the time, blah, 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 blah." I was like, sure. They went, picked up all the stuff, including the trash. And they pretty much told me they do this all day, where people just get rid of stuff and then they take it, clean it up, and resell it.
Yep.
So they get free inventory. Yes, they need a truck and they need to drive around and do it, but it's just like the truck easy money. Yeah, exactly. So I know this is like an S.
Yeah.
Easy money.
This is how I've lived my entire life. Yeah. So I have to give it an S. I started off my life, I was flipping Pokemon cards. Then I was flipping cell phones. Then I was flipping probably other stuff I can't even remember. But, then I got to flipping couches. Then eventually that became houses, which is not this. Yeah. But, collectibles are popping off right now. People are flipping all these types of collectibles. Other ones I've seen, watches.
Seen that too.
People flip watches. Actually, one of the sales guys we just hired, he flipped 100 watches. And, now he's working here.
Or flipping cars. One of my employees
flipping
flip cars.
Right. Liquidation pallets. I tried that. Got a buddy who does a lot in pallets.
Wow.
I didn't like it.
You've tried everything.
Bro, I mean, go to my YouTube channel from years ago. I literally did them all for fun, just on YouTube, just to show people.
Yeah.
We'll link to some of those videos down below, but I love reselling and flipping. You can do any of these. Just pick one, right? Like, if you choose golf gear because you like golf and you know the value of golf things, dude, there's people that flip putters.
Yep.
Putters are like very collectible and all this stuff. I mean, think about the sneaker drops. People, they're just on Nike waiting for the next Jordan to drop, and then
I used to do that.
Yeah, they get it and they can sell it for triple.
I used to do that.
Yep. It's just so easy and it's fun. The thing I like about this one is it's fun.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody having fun pressure washing.
No.
The driveway.
Yeah, this is all hustle. This is like sales. You negotiate low and then you resell high.
Yeah, I think to win in this one, this is every flip I've ever done. It's all speed.
Yep.
To your point, the moment you posted it, these people hit you up. They're like, "Yo, we'll get it right now." And you're like, "Bro, you guys are great. Please get rid of this." That's what I used to do in couches. I mean, even when we flip houses, the speed, it blew my mind, dude. When I first started flipping houses, people would, our wholesalers would send me deals And I would literally drop everything I was doing. I don't care what I was doing. I'd go analyze the deal as fast as humanly possible. And then I would tell them yes or no or where I need to be. And they'd be like, that is so crazy. Like, people usually take so long to get back to me.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, you are literally giving me free money.
Yeah.
What's more important than this? If I say yes to this and it makes me $40,000, like,
yeah.
Am I going to go finish walking around doing nothing?
Yeah.
It blows my mind how many people have a lack of urgency. Same thing with flipping couches. Like anytime a couch got posted, I was hunting. I was like, yo, I'll pick it up right now.
Yeah.
You're going to give me $400?
Yep.
I'll drop what I'm doing at that time to go get it.
Yeah. It's speed to lead.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember when I used to cold call sellers that were expired listings, I would show up at 7 a.m. and I would be the only person in the office calling, and I would run through the new expireds like 3 to 4 times. And then the salespeople would come in around 8:45. They would do a sales meeting at 9, and then they would start calling at 9:30. And I remember when I was brand new, I was like, these people are so stupid. I'm serious. I was like, these agents are so stupid. There's 30 people doing the same exact thing, and they see me making the calls 2 hours before them, and I would call the list.
And they somehow think they're going to beat me.
Yeah, exactly. It didn't make any sense. And I would call the sellers, and I would love when they would answer, and they're like, hello. I'm like, hey, good morning. It's Brian Davila. I just saw you were trying to sell your house. And they're like, what? And my goal was always to set an appointment before 9 a.m., and I remember my sales managers at my old brokerage in Terrell Real Estate, they're like, Brian, like, you got to be in the sales meeting. I'm like, dude, you guys are yelling affirmations. Like, are we children? Like, what are we talking about? Like, I'm literally, I went from 0 to the top agent at the biggest California brokerage within 6 months. And I was brand new to California. And all I was doing was calling expired listings first.
Yeah.
I swear to you, Ryan, there was like 100 agents across different offices that would be on these meetings. And I'm like, these people are so dumb.
Yeah.
And I was like, and the broker's dumb. Like, they don't see that, like, we're not the only brokerage calling. Like, there's just speed to lead.
Yeah. It just, for anyone listening, it's really not that hard to be successful.
No.
It's just doing things that seem crazy to other people, but they're not even hard.
Exactly.
Like, I'll give you an example too. I remember, so I just used the wholesaler example, right?
Yeah.
These wholesalers, they literally send me deals. And I'm like,
and you answer them.
Yeah, I'm like, it's crazy. And they're like, oh yeah, other people usually they might take a day to get back to me. I'm like,
100%.
If you just sent me a really good deal, I don't want anyone else getting this deal. I want to get it right here, right now.
Yeah.
So anyways, like that became a thing. Another one, I remember when I first got on social media in 2020, I started doing TikToks and nobody knew how to do it. There was no courses. There was no agencies. Nothing existed yet.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't know, dude. Like, I'm going to just start making videos. And at that time, volume was considered like if you post a couple times a week.
Yeah.
I was like, well, it's free to post. They don't charge you.
Yeah.
How hard is it to make a video? And I was like, I'm going to just see how quick I can. And so every morning at 6 a.m., I would make one video. Then I got good at it and it went from 30 minutes to 15. I'm like, well, I have 30 minutes. Maybe I'll make 2. So I started making 2 a day and I would release 2 TikToks every day. And within the year, I had 400,000 followers.
Wow.
And people are like, how'd you do it? I'm like, it took me 30 minutes a day. That was crazy. It.
Yeah.
And I became like the most followed guy on TikTok for real estate. Like it took 30 minutes a day.
Yeah.
Because people were unwilling to go do that.
Yeah. I listed a property in Pasadena for 1.5, right? It's worth like 2 million. It's like a hotel. Long story short, over the weekend, I had an agent call me. I picked up the phone. I was like, hey, what's up? She's like, hey, we're at this Pasadena house. We just want to know, are you guys reviewing offers? I was like, yeah, we're reviewing offers tomorrow at 2. And she was like, hey, is there any way that you could wait a couple days? And I was like, what do you mean wait a couple days? She's like, well, like, we're seeing it right now. Can we get like 2 days? And I was like, what does it take? Why does it take 2 days to write an offer? She's like, well, they just, we got to show it. They need time to think about it. And I was like, well, you're showing it right now. To write an offer, it takes 5 minutes. So like, why should it take 2 days? But that's like how the average person thinks. They have no urgency. Yeah. There's no like respect for time or speed.
Yeah.
I remember when I used to be a realtor too, another thing that I used to do is funny. I would drive around to other open houses and talk to agents and kind of watch the way they treat
an open house.
Yeah. And people would walk into the open house. They'd be like, hey, how's it going? You know, let me know if you have any questions. The people would walk through the entire house and just leave. And I'm like, bruh, you're sitting on the top of the house on a Saturday and you're such a pussy that you don't want to talk to the person that's like in your store. Like, this is your sales floor and a prospect came in.
You don't even have to let them walk it.
Yeah.
You set the rules.
Yeah, bully them. Get their email. That's also weak, but
I would get their email.
Yeah.
No, like...
But that's when I...
Show me your proof of funds right now.
Yeah, exactly. But I remember, like, I was like, oh, okay, like, I'm actually going to smoke all these people.
They're not very good.
Because they're just so bad.
Yeah.
But it goes back to just buying and selling. Like, I used to sell TVs. I would go on there, see a TV for $500, offer them 100, turn around, take better pictures, resell it for $500. Yeah. The same day, the same TV, just speed.
Yeah. Moral of the story, it's not hard to win, but if you're going to flip anything, speed matters.
Yep.
Great lesson. Okay. Number 10 from chat. This is the last. So they got 2 S tiers. That's good. All right. So we had number 10, then we're going to give ours.
Okay.
Which should all be S's theoretically.
Yes.
We'll see. 10, domain investing in digital real estate. Buy undervalued domains or digital assets and flip them. Asymmetric upside, low requirement, long-term play. What do you think?
I'd give this...
What do you got?
I'd give this one an R.
It's that low?
It's not bad. It's retarded. No, I'll give this one an F. Such a bad idea, but I mean, I think this used to be a thing where people can go buy a bunch of domains and resell them, but it's 2026. I think this is a thing of the past. I think it's a complete waste of time.
Yeah. So let me give you some experience on this. How many domains do you think I've bought?
At least, knowing you, I would say between 250 and 500.
Yeah, something like that. I have no idea. Hundreds. Maybe
I bought all of them.
Maybe 1,000. I don't know. Like, there's a lot. Okay. So I have authority in this space.
Yeah. I can see your CPA is like, what is this $10,000 a month to GoDaddy?
Yeah, we need to look into that. Now, I have paid for... Okay, so most of the domains I get are free, right? Well, no, they're not free, but, you know, I don't have to pay somebody else. They're available.
Yeah. They're practically free.
Pretty much free. Yeah. And then I've bought domains that I really needed. You know, so like the first most expensive domain I bought. Okay, so the first domain I ever bought was ryanpineda.com. Okay. I was at an event. This is in like 2017. And the guy was like, I only remember one thing from that event. He goes, buy your name right now. If it's available, or even if you have to pay, buy it. I was like, oh, I never thought about that. So I searched and somebody had already bought it. Now at that point, I was a baseball player, so I assume somebody just bought it because I was somewhat known for sports, but nothing famous. And it was for sale for $600.
Wow.
And I was like, I mean, I hope that one day my level of fame could be $600. Like, I hope that
you should ask right now, how much is your domain worth now?
Maybe 6,000. Maybe it's a 10x. I don't know. So anyways, I was like, all right, I'm gonna buy this for 600. Now that was a good buy, right? Then as the years went on, I bought other domains. Like, I'll always try to buy a domain that's free, but I bought wealthyinvestor.com for like $10,000. I bought, you remember this, I bought wealthyuniversity.com.
Yeah.
That was like $10,000. I bought Pineda Capital for like $4,000.
Oh, wow.
I bought, I know. That one pissed me off because, like, who else is going to buy that? For sure. I was pissed. I'm like, who else? Dude, you know, when I was negotiating,
like Pineda Insurance available.
Yeah, dude. So I was negotiating with that guy. I go, I am Ryan Pineda. I am the only one who's going to buy this domain. No one else is buying Pineda Capital. I can guarantee you. So you're going to make a deal with me right now, or we're not doing this. And it was like this intense. I don't remember what he was first asking for. It might have been like 7,000.
Yeah.
I got it for like, whatever, 4,000 or something. So I got a decent.
Yeah, you got a good deal.
And it wasn't worth, even though I could have waited and been like, all right, bro, good luck selling it. I was like, I kind of need it right now. So I'll just,
stress buyer.
Yeah. I bought wealthyway.com for $8,000.
Damn. Spent so much money on
bro. I know. I bought, what else did I buy?
What's the dumbest Lead Kitchen?
Lead Kitchen, I thought was a good deal. Leadkitchen.com was like $1,800. Okay. I think that's a pretty good deal.
Yeah, that's a pretty good deal. What's the dumbest domain you've bought? Where you look back on it, you're like, what the hell was I drunk?
Well, no, I bought a lot of dumb domains, but they're free. So it's like, it was like $10. It was I own so many dumb domains.
Give us like your dumbest domains.
Okay, the easiest, dumbest one was when I was thinking about this lead provider, which I think is a great business. I was like, okay, what would be a good domain name? And I like just spitball and everything. And then one I bought was called, the joke, D's Nuts. I bought D's Leads. That would probably be the dumbest domain I bought. I still own it, I think. D's Leads. I was like, dude, I think this would be such a good domain. And I was like, you know what? I don't think.
Did you ever ask your wife, like, do you think this is a dumb name?
I was like, I don't think people are going to do business with D's Leads.
You should try it.
Let me know, guys. If you would buy leads from D's Leads, let me know. Yeah, dude, I bought a lot of dumb ones. Okay. So, anyways, it brings fulfillment.
Yeah.
Okay. So I say all this because I have authority in this space.
Yeah.
Now, with all the domains I own, you know how many times somebody's tried to buy one from me?
I guess maybe 2.
0.
Really?
No one has ever tried to buy one of my.
Have you ever checked your inbox?
I don't know.
I mean, if you check this GoDaddy account inbox, there's like 200 messages.
No, like, I don't know how it all works.
Someone offers.
But literally nobody has ever tried to like buy a domain from me that I'm aware of, right?
Oh, okay.
And I've done the thing before too where because GoDaddy, bro, you know what? I'm going to go and
go check your inbox. You got a $200,000 offer on D's Leads.
Oh, that would be sick. I'd be like, S tier.
Yeah.
Like, I have murdered it in domain buying. Let's see. Okay. No, but GoDaddy has a thing where they tell you what its perceived market value is.
Yeah. Wonder how much is your net worth in domains?
Not what I paid for it. Let's see. I'll have to like figure this out later. But here it is. Domain. Oh, look. Okay, so I could list them for sale. Interesting.
You should be listing all of them right now.
They should all.
Led the market.
They all should be listed for sale. Okay, what's this one worth? This is offerhomeusa.com.
Ooh.
It thinks that's worth $1,000.
Yeah, guys, if you want to buy that, send me a DM on Instagram. I'll get you a freaking good.
Oh, you know what? This one's pretty good. It could be used for other people too. Wealthyretreat.com.
There you go.
Like a retreat for the wealthy. $1,250.
Okay.
All right. Let's see. Oh, I bought Future. No, actually, Future Flipper was free when I bought that.
Does it say how many?
That's 2,000. That's worth 2,000. I am so freaking rich on.
Let's see. Lose your password, you just lose them all.
Yeah. Let's see what these other ones are. Okay, I'm gonna just do one more for fun. Let's see what another good one is.
Oh man, this is so funny to me.
Let's see.
I could see someone hacking your thing.
Okay, so Wealthy Business, right?
Okay. How much is that?
That one's $1,700. I would think that would have been more. Okay, anyways.
Yeah.
Nobody's ever hit me up. As far as I'm aware.
Yeah.
Now I've never listed them for sale like that. But still, in my mind, like, because I have hunted people for domains I've wanted.
Do you contact them directly or does GoDaddy do it?
So GoDaddy you can pay GoDaddy like $100 as a broker service.
Okay.
So basically, it's either listed and you'll see it right then and there.
Yeah.
And you could just buy it.
Yeah.
And whatever they're asking for. Or if it's not listed, you could pay GoDaddy $100 and GoDaddy will attempt to reach out to them.
Got it.
So when I say I haven't been like, people could have found me. It's not hard to find me that I own them. I don't do any of the protection or anything like where that's because that would double the cost. Yeah. And I want people to find me.
Yeah. I paid $4,000 for rocketcashoffer.com. I forgot I paid for that. So
there you go.
I still give it an F, but
yeah, I think
if someone wants to make quick money, honestly, they should just hit you up and just let them try to sell your domains and get like 50% of the the revenue from them trying to sell them.
Yeah.
I wonder if you made an Instagram post trying to sell like these leads, if you could sell them, like try to sell some of these.
Dude, I'm underwater on wealthyinvestor.com. It says the value of that domain is $3,300. Dang, dude, I paid 10 grand. I'm underwater.
I'm gonna short sell that.
I'm gonna short sell it. Okay. Okay. My grade, having been a avid domain buyer and not a flipper, just a hoarder.
Yeah. As a buyer, S. As a business,
no, I'm not even a good buyer. Like, I've wasted way too much money on domains. I'm like mediocre at both. I am good at coming up with great names. I will give myself that. But I'm a gambler.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna give this D. Yeah. I don't. And if you do sell these, it takes forever to flip them. It's not even like, it's not like you can market them and like make them like, hey, like, what am I going to do? Run Facebook ads and be like, hey, wealthyinvestor.com is now for sale. Like, it's like somebody just has to search for it. And
these offer businesses, I would be interested if you posted them on Instagram saying, hey, I'm selling this domain for $500 if somebody would buy it.
Yeah, I don't know. Anyways, okay. So that's I didn't grade it. What did I say?
You said D.
D. Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay, so overall, chat's list isn't very good. Okay. Let's go to our list.
Okay.
So I wrote
Mm-hmm.
down 5. Well, this is a mix of our list. So actually, I don't agree with some of these. Okay.
Yeah.
First, wholesaling and flipping houses, right? We both do this as main businesses. We both did it as side hustles. Got to be an S tier.
100%. 100% S. Easy, no license, no experience, no knowledge.
Yeah.
You don't need anything. It's easy to learn, easy to start. You could start today. You could start cold calling and door knocking right now. You could you could be listening to this in your car while you drive around looking for beat up houses. So it works, and the profits are big, like you said earlier.
Yeah.
You should minimum make at least minimum $5,000, but you can make 200 grand.
Yeah.
So
it fits 2 of my main 3, which is one, make a big profit on so you're either going to go for one big profit or monthly recurring.
Yep.
In this case, it's a big profit. And I would actually argue it's far better than most people's monthly recurring, because if somebody's trying to go get a client for $1,000 a month, $2,000 a month, what's the churn on that person, right? High. Maybe you keep them for 6 months. So you made 5 to 10 grand. The wholesale fee's more. So I like it from that standpoint. And then I like that it is digital on your own time. Why are you laughing?
These leads, it's just so funny.
You're still thinking about these leads.
It's so funny. But yeah, I agree. I think wholesaling is probably top 1. I would give flipping an F. Like, if you have no idea what you're doing, I don't think you should go out and flip a house. If you have no idea.
Yeah, if you get coaching and mentorship.
If you get coaching and mentorship. But if you think you're just going to go buy a house, fix it up and resell it, you're going to go bankrupt.
Yeah, you'll get killed.
That's a bad decision.
Yeah.
Go wholesale, partner with someone, make a bunch of money without any risk.
Yeah.
If you have money, then I would say flipping is like a C, but it's still like a very dangerous side hustle.
Side note, okay, I have not sold the domain. I still own wealthyinvestor.com.
Yeah.
So go there if you want to go start wholesaling today.
Exactly.
We'll give you leads, one-on-one coaching, software, everything. Wealthyinvestor.com. This is the best. If you're still here and you're like, yeah, none of those side hustles sounded good. Yeah. I'm not even going to explain wholesaling. Just go to wealthyinvestor.com. It's that good. I don't even want to waste time.
It's cheap. It's free.
It's the best. Just take our word for it.
It's cheap. Yeah.
Okay. We didn't even explain what it is, but just to explain what wholesaling is, instead of flipping a house for you, find the deal, buy it with capital, fix it up and sell it. It's just find the deal, get it under contract, sell it to the actual flipper.
Yep.
The contract. You don't have to buy it. You don't have to fix it up. You just sell contracts. Very simple. Okay. Second one. Okay. I had couches on here, but Chad actually kind of said it with reselling stuff.
Yeah.
So that would be an S tier, flipping couches, but we'll kind of skip that over because Chad already kind of covered that in his blanket thing. Okay, the third one, you mentioned this on another episode, and I'm curious now what you think. High ticket closer. So a high ticket closer is somebody who goes and works for a business like mine that sells high ticket products.
Yes.
So you could sell coaching, you could sell these services we're talking about. Heck, you could even be the sales guy for the wholesalers, right? That's high ticket sales. You're trying to go lock up houses and everything else.
I'd give that one an A because low risk, doesn't cost you anything, just time.
You just go work for another business.
It's a proven concept. Like salespeople have been around for 1,000+ years.
Yeah.
And they're always hiring. Like most organizations are always looking for a salesperson. If you hit up a company and they don't want a salesperson, I would be shocked. Honestly, like if a salesperson walked in the room today and we thought they were good, we'd both try to hire them.
Yeah.
So I would say like just market size, risk, how fast you can get paid. I would give it an A.
Yeah, and you got to obviously be a savage to do this, but you could start out as a setter, which is like the junior varsity to the high ticket closer. And that's where you're going to go set appointments for the closer.
Yep.
Right. And your upside's way less and you got to grind way harder.
And they're going to train you and you're going to like just learn from the experienced people there. And they're incentivized to make sure you learn. So I think it's like the best side hustle.
You think it's better than being the wholesaler?
Yeah. I think if you're starting from absolute nothing, like if you have $0, it's better to go work at a sales organization and get skills and get mentored and have no risk. Because even with wholesaling, you still have to spend money for
you got to get leads and everything.
Yeah. So like if you have $0, I would say it's like the best.
Yeah. But you got to find the right organization.
You got to find the right organization. But I mean that if you can't figure that out, then it's going to be tough.
Yeah. If you can't figure out how to find a sales organization, you can't sell.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you can't get one of them to hire you, you suck at sales.
And the weird thing about sales is like most people, until they get into a sales role, they don't even understand what sales is. Like I remember when I first started real estate, before that, I worked at a restaurant and a bar and like Pizza Hut. So like I didn't understand what sales was. Like I had no clue. But once I learned, I was like, oh, okay, I get this concept of like, you just
I get them to buy my thing.
Yeah, you just sell them stuff that they want.
I understand what sales is.
I didn't get it. What do you think, Tiffany? Did you understand sales? I didn't understand the concept. I was like,
what did you think you did all day?
I don't know. I mean, I came from like service background, like you do stuff for money.
You're basically like when you became a realtor, you thought, hey, my job is to just find them a good
service.
Yeah, like find them a home, make sure it's good, whatever. But you didn't realize actually my real job is sales.
Just fine. Yeah. It's like 90-10, where I thought it was the opposite. The other, I was like, oh, I'm going to learn about houses. I'm going to be showing houses. I'm going to be like learning about houses.
Let me add that to all these side hustles. They're all 90% sales.
Yep.
Literally everything we mentioned. Like you want to go and do the car wash thing like we're talking about. You think it's about 90% getting good at doing car washes.
Yep.
No. You got to go market and sell.
Yeah.
That's the 90%. The car wash is irrelevant.
And then sometimes like the main thing changes. So like in the beginning, flipping and wholesaling for me is like sales and marketing.
Yeah.
Right now in my business, it's a recruiting business. So like if I could recruit great people.
That's sales and marketing.
It's still sales, but it's a different type of sales. It's not B to
No, but it's still sales and marketing in that I got to market to get good candidates.
Yeah.
And then I got to sell them to sell for me.
Yeah, exactly.
Because they could sell anywhere if they're really good.
100%.
Yeah. Like, I think the upside of this is you could easily make 6 figures.
Yeah.
You could make multiple 6 figures. You could do it remotely in some organization. Like it is S tier.
Do you see that kid that's getting like super big on TikTok and Instagram where he's like listening to music, dancing, and then he'll like turn it off and like take an insurance call?
No.
I got to send it to you. It's so funny, bro.
Okay.
But that was literally me when I first started. I was like, oh, bro, I just have to cold call people? Like, this is sick. I can make $10,000?
Well, I had a buddy, wholesaler, who all he would do is cold call sellers. This was a long time ago. And he'd just play Madden.
Yeah.
While he's doing it. So he's just playing Madden, just waiting for a seller to pick up. He's talking to the seller while he's friggin' throwing TDs. Pretty cool gig.
I'm going to, man, I don't have it. I'm going to have to send you this.
Yeah, send me them later. Okay. Hey, number 4 right here. This is what I got. I like this one a lot. You kind of already doing it. But entertainment spaces.
Yeah.
Now, what I consider an entertainment space, I'm seeing this pop up in all ways, especially with my kids. This is great for kids. Number 1, I was taking my daughter to this like photography thing for kids. And it's like this little, maybe 1,500 square foot space, but they have like all these backgrounds for pictures and like little playhouses and all this stuff. And there's like 10 different little like sets essentially. And dude, I'm looking at the space and I'm like, this costs nothing to build. I mean, this was maybe, I don't know, $20,000
interesting
to go do it. Now this obviously for somebody has $0, it's not like it's too much, but to me, I was like, this is a great business. I mean, kids are coming here to take pictures and play with the stuff and whatever. It probably costs $20,000 to get it started.
Yeah.
And it's just print. You need one person on staff, 9 to 8, or even the kids might not even be there during the daytime. You might open up at 1 o'clock to 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
And just, it prints money. And then I went to another thing. It was called Wally Wombats here in Vegas. And I walk in, same deal. It's like, I don't know, 3,000 square feet. They bought slides and a ball pit. I'm like, okay, this probably costs like 50 G's to like really set this thing up. Prints money, dude. These kids are just getting charged by the hour. There's 50 kids in this place.
Yeah.
And it's just kid after kid. I'm like, dude, this place is printing money.
Yeah.
And then I saw it again with like these golf simulator places. They're popping up everywhere. These shops are opening up these simulators. Simulators cost a little bit more, but I'm like, dude, these guys got like 7 simulators. They got a bar.
Yeah.
They're just printing money, monthly recurring. And so it's like these entertainment spaces that are basically just warehouses that you just put crap in. Dude, I think that is a great side hustle in business that I think is going to keep growing.
100%. Yeah. I mean, the only thing I could add to that is like my wife does photography and
same thing.
There's
those photography places.
Yeah. She books a place. It's like $200 an hour, $300 an hour, whatever it is. You show up, there's a lockbox, there's no employee. You walk in, they have dresses, they have different sets. She'll do photos for the client. She puts the lockbox, put the key back in the lockbox. Usually there's another photographer with their clients about to walk in, and it's just a rotating friggin' photo shoot. And there's no employees, there's no one there. You set it up.
Yeah, that one has no staff.
Yeah, you set it up, and then you use different platforms that will market your space for free, and that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think that's a really good one.
Yeah. That one's crushing. I know like people used to say real estate photography and other stuff is like great side hustle. And they're okay. I don't think it's that great. Because it's hard to get these clients and these realtors to like trust you.
I pay $180 for the photos for my flips. Like
a lot of work.
And I'm working with like the best guy.
Yeah.
Like literally the number one.
I mean, you got to go film, edit. Like there's a lot that goes into it.
Yeah. Travel.
Yep.
Yeah.
Car. Equipment, got to be really good.
Yep.
So I don't really like that, but I like the sets of all these things. Like, dude, get a building, do something sick in it. I mean, dude, I'm seeing these putt-putt indoor courses pop up,
Yeah.
Bro, you know how cheap it is to go get a putt-putt thing set up in a open thing?
Yeah.
They just let people cycle through the 18 holes or whatever it is.
Yeah.
So that's simple. The last one that I really like is and we've kind of touched on this a little bit, but now just to solidify it, I like any virtual service. I don't like the physical services, like we said, for all these different reasons, where you got to be in a certain place at a certain time and provide labor and have all this equipment and all this stuff. Like, I think virtual services, anyone can do at any time. They're a perfect side hustle. I think examples of this would be, you could do bookkeeping for people. You could do edits and clipping. You could do ad agency, whatever. Like there's so many virtual services you can do. Like if I was trying to get a side hustle, I'd be focusing on that because you'll get monthly recurring, you'll get, flexibility and all the things.
Yeah, I agree. I think clipping would probably be, besides sales, would be the best because you could find a VA that fulfills. Charge $2,000, VA does it for $600. You make $1,400.
Yeah, you don't have to be the editor yourself.
Exactly. You don't need to know how to edit. Exactly. So I think and I'm actually going to do it again when I open this studio. I'm going to try. I'm just going to test out to see if I could make like $10,000 a month. Just like having people come in, film. The producer gives the footage to a VA cuts it up, sends it to the client, and then just see how it goes
for fun.
Yeah, just to see if like it makes money.
Yeah. Cool. Well, dude, that was a great list. Well, I mean, we made it a great list. Chat's 100%. List kind of booty, but it's all good. Guys, if you like this kind of stuff, Make sure you're subscribed, and we'll catch you on the next one. Peace.